So my PhD is in biomedical engineering. There's a lot of biomechanics.
Okay.
My dissertation research was studying bone in hibernating bears. We know that the exercise is good for you, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The more you exercise, your bones, your muscles get stronger. But you look at it, and those that are subjected to long-term disuse, say somebody that's on bed rest or astronauts up in space. Once you stop loading at your skeleton, you lose a lot of bone mass. And so my PI at the time had this really kind of astute observation. Well, what happens when a bear hibernates for 6 months? Do their bones get weak? You don't see bears with
Great
fractured bones
question.
come out of the den. And so that was my PhD, was kind of looking at bone strength and bone cells before and after hibernation and seeing what happens. And so it
And
was
the
a really
answer,
the answer is they keep their bones strong when they hibernate. It's
mhm,
pretty cool.
okay.
So there's a whole lot of potential reasons for that. You probably don't want to get into, but it was a fascinating project. It got me excited about research and logical questions that we just don't know the answer to. So that's kind of how I got involved in science from there.
Okay. And so as you look into the future, any comments you want to make to folks who might be thinking about putting together a diversity initiative aimed at kids? And do you think, as a secondary question, we need to bring the patients back into this?
Yeah, so good questions. So if you're thinking about starting a program like this, I would say the most important thing to start with is find out what the needs of the community are, and make sure that you're tailoring the program to who the audience is going to be, because ultimately that's going to be what has the biggest impact. If you're talking with kids or audience members about things that they really care about, that's going to be what they remember, right? I think the second part of it is getting a good team. I'm a scientist. I'm an okay scientist. I'm a teacher. I'm an okay teacher. I am not an expert in STEM outreach. So when I started, running this program, I was really coming from a place of not having a lot of experience there. But there are a lot of folks that had that experience, and they were just invaluable to the team. And so I think
Hmm.
surrounding yourself with folks that know how to deliver a message like that, how to really operationalize a program, is a real key metric to success.